So I'm sure most of you guys have heard the most common saying nowadays, which is you're the sum average of the 5 people you hang around with. Now, it's the same for online as well, because a lot of you guys, especially when it comes to building an online business, a lot of you guys are building a business online, but in person, you're still hanging around with the 5 friends that you did before starting a business. Now, maybe those friends are smoking this, drinking that, partying, and they're not really being productive and helping you in building a business. And now imagine if instead of those 5 friends that aren't necessarily benefiting your life in any shape or form, instead you're speaking to 5 people online who were building a business, bettering themselves, going to the gym, motivated, setting huge goals. So for this video, I really quickly wanted to talk about and touch on the fact that we have an incredible online community of people just like yourself. People who want to build a business, who maybe don't have friends in real life who are similar, like-minded. I didn't. I grew up in a pretty shitty council estate. None of my friends wanted to build a business, which is completely fine. But then I had to surround myself and still speak with people around the world who were like me, who had the same visions, had the same goals. Now this is Jack, by the way. I think it's in the camera, yeah. So Jack is one of our community managers. Initially, he was one of our students, but I think you probably have seen in one of my previous videos where we went ahead and shared your story. You mainly spoke about how you started, how you got to where you are now. Again, if you haven't watched the video, by the way, just really quickly for people watching, give them a little bit of context to what you're doing right now, the numbers, how many models you're managing, etc.
So I'm doing around 85k a month. Since we filmed that video, it's now actually hit 90. So I started back in February. I joined Aura around late July, and I've never looked back. You know, I just keep going, keep making more money. The number just keeps going up, and it just compounds, and it just keeps going.
Yeah, as you can see, for yourself, boys. And again, there will be a whole nother video explaining Jack's story as well. Maybe it is already on the YouTube channel. If it is, then click the link down below. But in this particular video, I wanted to mainly talk about the importance of a community, the importance of having people around you, whether it's in person or online, it doesn't matter, but making sure that you surround yourself with people online who are like-minded, want to build a business, and want to better themselves. Now, Jack is the best person to jump on this video because he's one of the community managers. He's one of the coaches that will help you guys answer your questions, make sure the community is there, etc. So just really quickly, I wanted to get Jack to share what the community is like. What would it be like for you if you wanted to join today and get started? So yeah, I'm gonna pan the camera over to Jack, and I'm just gonna ask him some simple questions, and he can give firsthand himself on what it's like. So first of all, what is included in the community and how does the community work?
So as soon as you join, you get welcomed by everyone in the community. There's a couple hundred people now, so you know there's always somebody there to have your back and help support you. You know, you might have a question. It might be your first time doing this, your first week doing it. You might ask a question that might seem really difficult to you, but somebody that's been doing it for a year, 2 years, they're going to know that question and they're going to help you out. You know, within that community, we also do calls twice a week. So we have a group coaching call. I believe there's videos on the YouTube channel exactly representing that.
I'll play one right now because I recorded some of you doing it the other day.
There you go, perfect.
Or not, I don't know.
Like I said earlier, if you put IG or Snapchat in the bio, you're going to get banned really quickly now. And especially if you're using it on multiple accounts. So if you use the same Instagram handle on 2 Bumble accounts and one of them gets banned, the other one's going to get banned as well. Or it'll get shadow banned. Or if it doesn't get banned straight away, it will definitely get banned within a couple of days. What I would recommend is finding like one subreddit that's like good for your model. I'd recommend finding 5 or 10 really that's good for your model. And then if you can use Postpone. You can literally, bro, just type into Google subreddit like, and then just in quotations, just put the name of the subreddit. But also, like, if somebody's being really, really suspicious and they're really not wanting to subscribe, etc., like, even if you force them to subscribe, they're not going to spend loads of money. You really want the guys that are just down straight away and just come straight in, and you know they're going to spend a lot of money.
It's a perfect way for people to network as well. People get to know each other face to face in these calls, and that way as well, you know, you can go ahead and talk to people after the calls. But them calls are really good because you can come to us who are pretty much experts, and we can actually go ahead and give you the guidance and the coaching that you need day to day. So you can write down some questions for the week that you have. You hop on these calls, boom, we answer all the questions for you. Also within the community, there's constant 24/7 support. You know, we have a private ticket system, so you can actually go ahead, and if you don't want to ask that question publicly and maybe embarrass yourself because you're afraid, don't be afraid. But you can open a ticket privately with us and we go ahead and answer the questions for you personally and privately. 24/7, we're always on it.
So boys, not only do you obviously get actual course, right, like an online product that you can click and watch the videos that explain absolutely everything you'd ever need to know, there is also guys like Jack on our team who will jump on calls with you guys, Zoom calls. You get to actually speak to them, right? You get to ask us questions, you get to create support tickets. The biggest thing that I always hear as well, and if you guys haven't already, I really recommend you guys go to my YouTube channel and watch some of the student interviews, because a common pattern, and I was saying this to Jack and Harry as well, the most common pattern that I see when I ask people, you know, what's your experience like with our coaching program? The most common thing that I get is one of the best parts about the entire thing that they invested into is the community. And there's lots of reasons. I think one is like that, like I started this video with, is the fact that you are the sum average of 5 people you hang around with, speak with, etc. And everybody in there is doing the same thing. Everybody in there is either starting or scaling their OFM. We've got people in there who are just starting out. We've also people in there who are doing over 100,000 a month. There's one of them. Right, also another huge important point on why community and Zoom calls and support like that is so important is because, look, the online course and courses in general, they will give you all the tools and all of the kind of like the blueprint, right, that you must follow. However, every single person has a different problem that comes up, a different nuance, a different etc, etc. So you watching this, you'll get the same coaching as everybody else, but you personally, you might have a specific problem that nobody else might run into, and obviously we can't just record one video for every single potential scenario in the entire planet Earth. That's impossible. So that's why it's really important to have Zoom calls where you can jump on a call with somebody and speak to them. Now also, I think a lot of you as well might be wondering, why the fuck am I in a car dealership? Surprise, surprise, I don't live here. I don't work here, although I would not mind it. We've just picked up a brand new car, and let me go show you guys what it is. We'll probably do another little video on it, but if you're still watching this, then you get to see for yourself. We just picked up a brand new Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. Let me turn it around. Boom. Yes, boys. That's the beauty. Carbon fiber pack. There's a forged carbon fiber inside as well. Let me show you, boys. Boom. V12, I think 5.2 litre, I believe, if I remember correctly. Absolutely incredible stuff. So we're just going ahead and pick this up, boys. And again, just a little reminder that anything is possible. Without any further ado, if you're still watching and you're obviously interested by that point, I have a free training for you. We've gone ahead and created an online free training that I'll link down below. It's completely free to register. You can go ahead and watch it. And I'll teach you exactly what is OFM, how to get started, and how you can get your first client literally today. After watching that free training, you'll have everything you need to know, not only physically what to do, but also the softwares and the tools that you need in order to get started as well. So that's it from me and Jack. You'll probably see his face more often on this YouTube channel and a part of Aura. But other than that, click the link down below. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
See you later, guys.